Hello everyone, so today we are going to be making these marionette puppets out of toilet roll holders, and then you can make them walk, so they look a bit like that. So they're really fun to make, they're a little bit challenging, but they're really good fun, and it's also really good because they're collage. I've done mine like a collage, so it's lots of different shapes and colours, but you can decorate yours however you want. So what you need to make these is you need 2 toilet roll holders, some string. I've used some different cut out shapes, so if you've got some bits of paper that you wanted to stick on, you could use that, or if you've got some paint or some felt tip pens, that's totally fine. I've also used some sparkly pipe cleaners, but what might be quite fun is if you use some beads, or you can just leave the string as it is, that's also totally fine. And you also need some string, and you don't need the lollipop sticks, I've just added them on to make it look cool, but if you've got them, great, give them a go, it's totally up to you. So this is it made, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to decorate our toilet roll. So we're going to decorate one of them, however we want. I'm going to stick some things on it, I'm going to colour it in, I'm going to do it really funky. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this one in half. So I'm actually going to just do that right now. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to cut down it to about halfway, and then just cut all the way around like so. So we just need this half. So what we're going to do once we've got our half and our full one is we are going to decorate them, like I said, any way we want, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, so once we have decorated our toilet roll holders like this, I went quite funky, lots of different shapes, because I think they will look really cool together. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to put some holes in our toilet roll holder. So we need to put, in the big one, we need to put 4 holes at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use my pen. I'm just going to draw where they're going to be, roughly. So that's the 1, 2, 3, and then the other one is on that silver thing. So I'll put it on the green one actually so we can see. So that's the 4 there. Then we're on the other side, so that'll be the bottom. The other side we're going to do one directly on top of each. So I'm going to put one there and one there, like it's one there, oops, one there and one there. And I'm going to put holes through them. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my pen. If you've got some blue tack or something to stick in to make sure that it doesn't hurt your fingers, that's really good. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use a little pom-pom. If we need help doing this, make sure to ask for it, because it can be quite challenging. I'm just going to hold the pom-pom under each hole, and I'm just going to push the pen through until I've got 4 holes. So I'm going to do that with this one. And with this one, you need to have 1 here, so 1 on this side at the top there, and 1 diagonally opposite it. So it'll be 1 where my thumb is here, and then 1 where this finger is here, like so. So I'm going to put all these holes in, and then I will show you how to put it all together, and how to add the finishing touches, and that'll be it. Okay, so once we have put the holes in our toilet roll holders, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our string. So we're going to cut 1 shortish bit of string, then we're going to have 4 that are a wee bit longer, like this. So that's your short one, and that's your long one. For comparison, it doesn't really matter what length they are because we're going to tie them up anyway. And then you also want 2 long bits of string like this, which are going to be for the marionette. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the legs. So that's the 4 bits of string that are like the medium length. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take our 4 holes at the bottom, and we're just going to thread the string through the holes. Sometimes it's easier if you just poke it through with a pen, give you a little bit of help, like so. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it the length that I want. So I probably want it about that length. like that, and I'm just going to tie it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through, get it to the right length, and I'm just going to tie a knot, pull it through a bit more. I'm going to tie a knot in the string, like so, like that. So when you pull it through, the string hangs like that. I'm just going to cut this tail off. If I can find my scissors, got them. Cut this tail off, like so. So that's one leg done. So we're going to do that for all 4 legs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate my leg first, and then I'll go and do the other legs. So if you've got some beads or some sparkles, you could thread them onto the string. That would be really good. I'm going to use this pipe cleaner, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap the pipe cleaner around the string, like so, all the way around, and tie them together. Like so. Now I'm just going to tie the end off my pipe cleaner. So that is my first foot there. So I'm going to do the same with the other 3 legs, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, so once we have the legs all attached like this, it is time to attach the head. So, excuse me, what we're going to do is we are going to take the short piece of string and we're going to put it through the bottom one of the short piece, like so, and then we're going to do the top bit. So we're just going to tie it off actually exactly the same way we've tied off all the legs, so just putting a knot in the top of the string so that it doesn't come through, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to thread it through the top of, don't drop it, thread it through the top of our bottom toilet roll holder, like so. So that's it there. Now we don't want it super long, so just maybe like that length, and then just again tie a knot in the string, like so, like that. So that is the head. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap my blue pipe cleaner through it again. If you wanted, you could put some beads on it, so if you're going to do that, obviously just don't tie one end, put the beads on and then thread it through. So if that's something you wanted to do, you can totally do that. I'm going to wrap this blue sparkly pipe cleaner around it. Sometimes it's good to put something a little bit more robust around the neck, but it's totally up to you. So I'm just going to wrap my blue pipe cleaner all the way around to kind of decorate it, make it look funky, like so. So that is the neck and the head's done. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to attach the string so that it becomes a marionette. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the head and we're going to just do exactly the same, thread it through, oh, not that end, thread it through the hole at the top, like so, and tie it off. Same way we've done, so just put a knot in it so that it won't come back through the hole, like that. And we're going to do the same with the one on the body. Just thread it through, free to make the hole with the pen, just to make it a little bit easier, that's fine. And guess what we're going to say? Tie it off again so that it doesn't come through. Like so. So that is it tied up like that. Now what we're going to do is, we can either leave it like that. I'm going to take my lollipop sticks that I've got, I'm going to put them into a cross, like so. And the first, I'm going to take a little bit of the string that I cut off the legs, and I'm just going to tie them together so that they stay, like so. I'm going to do that with one bit, and I'm going to take another bit that I've got and do just, tie them in a cross shape. So with this bit here, so just tie the string, wrap it round a couple of times to keep the cross. Like so. I'm just going to tie it off. Like that. So that's our cross shape like that. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the string and I'm just going to tie each end off onto it. So just like a simple knot really on like that. Just going to tie a wee knot like that. And tie a wee knot onto this one. Like so. So obviously when you're doing this, the body is lower down than the head, so you want to make sure that they're pretty even so that the body is hanging straight. It's like that. And then that, just wrap those round so that they're out the way. Like that. And that is our marionette puppet. So I hope you had fun making these, and I will talk to you all soon.